friends. This is going to be part 1 of part 5 of my vinyl collection. So this is only going to be the records that I have that are numbered A and B. I don't really have too many because I recently sold a few of them. So these are the ones that I have left. So I have Miley Cyrus, Breakout. This is the Urban Outfitters exclusive that is printed on, what's this really? I would say it's like a golden brown. Not splatter, but, oh yeah, splatter. Really like this album. I honestly wish they released, what's it called? Meet Miley Cyrus, that album, because that was one of my favorite albums. So that's a really good album. And then I also have Boy Genius, the EP. This is just standard black. I wish I had the colored pressing of that. Then I have Boots by Nancy Sinatra. I actually got this for Christmas from one of my friends, but it's printed on this translucent orange vinyl. It's really pretty. And then I have Greta Van Fleet, Black Smoke Rising. I actually got this for my birthday a couple years back, and I guess it's like kind of rare because I looked it up on Discogs recently, and it's worth a decent amount of money, unless they repressed it, but I don't know if they did. Black Album by Metallica, just on standard black. No, I will not say that is my favorite album, but I will say it is a very good album. Birthdays by Keaton Henson. This is one of my all-time favorite albums. Keaton Henson is one of my like all-time favorite musicians. He actually inspires me a lot when it comes to music and things. Well, I thought it was backwards, but it's literally just double-sided. It's like the exact same design on both sides. But this is $1 Billion Babies by Alice Cooper. I got this from a record store. Just a random record store that I saw driving this one time. And it's like, let me pop in. Big Brother and the Holding Company. This is the band that Janis Joplin was in before she went on like her solo career. I got this one for $1.50. I don't know if you can see that. At a local record store in California. This was like a couple of years ago, but like I tested it and it plays perfectly, so I'm a fan. I really do like that album. Better Oblivion Community Center. This is the band that consists of Connor Oberst and Phoebe Bridgers. Really good album. Again, not colored, I wish it was, but you know, what can you do? Best Buds by Mom Jeans. Okay, I know they're controversial. But I really enjoy this album. But I do not actively support them. But this one is just pressed on, I guess it's kind of like an opaque green. Oh my goodness, I just can't speak these days. It's an opaque green color. But yeah, I understand that they're controversial and I don't actively support them or anything anymore, but I just really like this album. This was one of the, I don't even considered math rock. I'm not sure. I don't know what math rock consists of, but I just really like that album. Okay, then we have Being Funny in a Foreign Language by the 1975. Again, I know they're controversial, but I just really like the 1975. And this one is just pressed on clear. Yeah, just sucks that Matty Healy is the way that he is, because their band makes such good music. Okay, then we have Badlands by Halsey. I remember when this came out in like 2014 at the height of like Tumblr. I didn't really use Tumblr or anything, but like I just remember listening to this album for the first time and I was just amazed at like, I was like, wow, this is so good. And I just remember listening to a bunch of these songs on repeat, but this is just pressed on the baby pink vinyl. I just remember, yeah, I really did love this album. 2014, Colors being written about Matty Healy. That was an iconic moment in my development as a child. Then we have Back to Black by Amy Winehouse. On this one's also on pink, but it's not like the baby pink like the Halsey one. This one is more of like a hot pink, and it's like really pretty. It makes me sad that Amy is no longer with us, but I just love her music. She was like the opening footsteps that I really had. Granted, she's not like super jazzy, but like she still has like some jazz in her music, and that was like opened the door for me as far as listening to jazz music. Then we have Back in Black by AC/DC. I know you can't really see it because of the plastic. Hold on. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, there we go. Back in Black by AC/DC. This is a really old copy. I got it used from Sia Records here in Vegas. Are You Experienced by Jimi Hendrix. Another one I got from Sia Records in Vegas. And then we have Anthem of the Peaceful Army by Greta Van Fleet. This is another one I ended up getting for my birthday that I guess is like kind of rare, but it might not be like super rare anymore because I think they repressed it. I'm not really too sure about that. And then we have Amigos by Santana. It's just, this album is really good. I have a love for Santana and like his music. And then we have Aerosmith, the self-titled record. This is another really old one that I got from the local record store. And then we have Adam and Beeve by the Beeves. Okay, so this band, they were local to Colorado, but I ended up seeing them play a local show here at this place. I believe it was called the Garth. Not really sure, but it's not a thing anymore. But I remember they played and I was instantly mesmerized by them. But this was before this album came out, because when I saw them, they had only had their like EP out, and like all of their songs were amazing, and I fell in love with them, and I wanted everything that they had. I bought t-shirts, stickers, everything. And then a year or two later, they ended up coming out with this album. It was supposed to be like a whole collection, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, they ended up coming out with this album, and then they disbanded. And it was actually kind of sad because, like, you know, their music was actually really good. But, you know, I do believe their drummer, actually, he's in another band called, like, Taxi Cab something. But yeah, so hopefully they'll release some music soon and it'll be just as good. I don't really know how to say this, but I think it's Abraxas by Santana. This one has one of my favorite Santana songs on it, Black Magic Woman. Ironically, I remember the moment I bought this album, my friend had gotten into like a little car accident, and while we were waiting for her grandparents to show up, we decided to go over to the record store, and then I bought this along with two other records. I can't remember which ones. Yeah, well, we waited. Then we have A Star Is Born. It's the Barbra Streisand version. This one is really good. I do like the Lady Gaga one too, don't get me wrong. But I think that the Barbra Streisand one is slightly better. A Hair Shirt of Purpose by Pile. Pile is one of my all-time favorite bands, and like, okay. Pile is one of my all-time favorite bands, and I'm actually kind of sad I haven't seen them in concert yet. But this one's just printed on, I don't know, it's kind of coming up as like red, but it's more of like a pinky color. But yeah, this is just like a really good album overall, and I am a fan. And then these next ones, we're just going to go slightly out of order, I guess, because, you know, life happens. 1975, self-titled. This one is on, this one's just on clear. I got it off of Amazon, and I guess they don't sell it on Amazon anymore. But, you know, what can you do? 13. What? 13 by Black Sabbath. And then we have 1984 by Van Halen. And A Brief Inquiry to Online Relationships by the 1975. And last but not least, A Day at the Races by Queen. So yeah, those are all the albums that I have, or that I'm going to show in this part 1 at least. Stay tuned for part 2, which will be coming soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.